Unboxing and first impressions of the new Samsung Galaxy A52 5G. Now we're going to start off with a few of the specifications. This device that I got is going to be the 8GB of RAM variant, and that's going to come with 256GB of internal storage as well. They have three different variants. I have the top one right here. The first variant's 128GB of storage, 6GB of RAM. The second's going to be 128GB of storage and 8GB of RAM. And the last one is the top one I have with 256. And the Galaxy A52 actually has the Snapdragon 750G 5G chip inside of it. So we're going to have a more powerful chip, a higher refresh rate, and that's pretty much it. We're going to go over a few other specifications later on. Let's go ahead and unbox this. All right, guys, so we have our device right here. Make sure you cut away from you so you don't hurt yourself. As always, we are going to now be opening this up. But first and foremost, let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside of this box right here. First and foremost, we have our SIM ejector tool, and inside of the box, we have our TPU case. So we got that protection straight out of the box for the A52, and we have our quick start guide right here, and we also have our warranty card. And as you guys see on the front, we have our hole punch cut out right here. We also have a 64 megapixel main shooter, and we have a IP67 water and dust resistance rating on this phone as well. So I got a different color. This is going to be the black color, so I'm super excited to check this out. But let's go ahead and put that to the side. Next thing we have inside of here is our adaptive fast charger. And last but not least, we have our USB Type-C data cable. All right, everyone, so let's go ahead and take this out of the package. Wow, this black looks insane. Super awesome back on this A52 5G. This black color with the frosted back looks insane. As you guys can see, we're not even leaving fingerprints on it as well, and that's kind of new for me with a black device. But really cool stuff right there. On the back of the device, obviously we have our camera setup. Our main shooter is going to be 64 megapixels. Secondary is going to be 12. Third is going to be 5 megapixels, and the fourth is going to be 5 as well. So we're going to have our wide, our ultra wide, our macro, and our depth camera right there. So great seeing that on here. Right side of the phone, we have this silver kind of finish, and it blends in very nicely with the black. Definitely liking the look of that. But we also have our power button. Just above that, we have our volume up and down rocker. Bottom of the phone, we have our speaker. We have our USB Type-C port. We have our noise canceling mic, and we have our headphone jack. Left side of the phone, we have nothing. Top of the phone, we have our noise canceling mic, and we have our SIM tray right there. But honestly, just love how minimal this looks. We don't have any writing on the bottom here, just Samsung logo, and that's pretty much it. So really liking the minimum feel of this device so far. All right, guys, so first and foremost, obviously right off the back, this has a very beautiful screen. Super bright screen. Screen gets insanely bright. This is going to be a Super AMOLED display. This is going to be 1080 by 2400. And again, that 120 hertz display is what we're seeing on this device. And so far, I'm just super surprised on how good this looks. So obviously we're gonna have the latest software on this device, Android 11.0. We're gonna have the latest UI on this device, Samsung One UI 3.1. So there's really nothing there to talk about. Really liking the look of this. The 120 hertz display just looks out of place on a mid-range phone, to be quite honest. But I am not complaining whatsoever. I love the look of this phone. I love the punchy colors on Samsung's devices, and I just love the way that it looks. But we're going to go over a few things. Obviously, drop-down bar menu. This is what we're going to have inside of here. We have all these things in here. Again, IP67 rating. We have our VoLTE right there, our 5G if we want to go ahead and turn that on. We need to put dark mode on. That is a must to have on. We also have music share, which is great to have. We have NFC on this device, always on display, quick share, focus mode, kids home, call and text on other devices, secure folder, scan QR code, and Dolby Atmos. Yeah, this display is insane. I think I'm gonna make this my daily driver, to be quite honest. Loud and clear speaker on this as well. So far, this screen looks so beautiful with that 120 hertz display. Colors are nice and punchy, very vibrant. But as you guys can see, we have photo, we have single take, We also have video in here, and I believe we can shoot at 1080p 60 frames per second. Let's go ahead and check. So we can shoot at 1080p 60 FPS, and we can shoot at 4K 30 FPS as well. So that's nice to see on here. Going to the more options, I just want to see if there's anything new or different from the A52 and A72. But we have AR Doodle, we have Pro, we have Panorama, we have Food, Night, Macro. I'm loving the macro on these cameras. They look so good. We have Portrait, we have Pro Video, we have Super, Slow-Mo, we have Slow Motion, we have Hyperlapse. But I want to take a couple photos, and I want to try out the selfie camera really quick as well. So as you guys see, the photo is very clear. All the colors on this are insanely vibrant. I want to go ahead and test out that macro mode on this device as well. So let's go ahead and check that out. Macro. You got the box right here. So as you guys can see, this macro mode is nothing to play around with. We get some insane detail on this. Obviously those colors are popping. Nice clarity on here. We're going to do some more tests on this later on. I also took a picture of my little Vibe central light remote right here, and you can even see the specks of dust on this remote. So this camera is really nice. Obviously it captures some very good detail, and I'm glad they put a separate macro camera in here. I really like the way Samsung made all of this happen, but I'm really liking this phone so far. Great stuff, Samsung. Kudos to you. Really good stuff.